Hello, this is your author Mark coming to you with another interesting discussion. Um, Today we're going to discuss uh, something very special. Well, you guys know that I have been taking a break from YouTubing and podcasting, but today is back to work. And may I say, this was the best presidential inauguration ever. But here's the problem. Although yes, President Trump had a great presidential inauguration, it was the best one ever done in years. However, here's the main problem. The main problem is that you know President Trump wants to accomplish many different things. He wants to solve the immigration problem. He wants to pass some legislation to get us to bring down the inflation, whatever. But here's the main problem with that, ladies and gentlemen. Although that he may want to do these wonderful things, we all know that the Democrat Bolshevik Party will fight him tooth and nail to basically try to stop his um, legislation. Now, stop his legislations, um, stop his legislations in its tracks. Now, my concern is this. I mean, all those things that he wants to propose, the border wall, the put more security on the border, that's all well and good. However, here's the problem. Here's what I would also recommend that he adds to his legislation. And number one is total suspension and a moratorium on immigrants. No more immigrants in America until we get our immigration issues in order. That's number one. Number two is that we have to do something about the B3B visas because, to be honest with you, there are a lot of good computer people, engineer people, myself included. There are some good quality engineers, good quality computer people that would jump at a chance to get a job, but unfortunately they can't because those greedy companies say that we can get somebody else to do the same job for less. And that's how we get the B3B visas. In my opinion, he can do anything he wants on immigration. He can certainly pass on legislation to create jobs and all these other things. But until we get our B3B visas for engineers, that program in order, and suspend the what do you call see, first, what President Trump should have done first was he should have suspended totally immigration until we get our house in order. No more immigrants. Number two, what he should have done was basically stop the program of B3B visas so that our engineers, our computer people have a chance to compete in this job market because without stopping or slowing down the B3B visa program in America, our engineering people don't have a chance in the world to compete. Number three, Um, uh, Number three, what President Trump should do is basically pass a what do you call work requirement for everybody. I mean, and I don't want to hear that that people with disabilities, for example, they can't work or they can't do this or they can't do that. With today's technology, in my opinion, anyone can work because we have all this great technology that see here now everybody's asking the question why is for example Jordanian economy is doing better than us. Israeli economy is doing better than ours is. And that's very simple, ladies and gentlemen, because in countries like Israel and Jordan, everybody contributes in their small way. Now maybe the people with disabilities aren't contributing much to the Israeli economy or to the Jordanian economy, but they're doing their little small part. But if, but you know, the other thing that, in my opinion, President Trump could get under control is basically, I'm sorry to use this word, homeless bums. That's right, homeless bums. Now, because here's my problem with it. Because to be honest with you, I've had it with the homeless bums. I've had it up to here. Let me tell you a story. This week, a friend of mine, a nice lady, a friend of mine, she ordered me a pizza for dinner. Okay, we were gonna, me and this young lady, we were gonna, order a pizza, and we were gonna go catch us a nice chick flick, which was my favorite chick flick. It's called the Other End of the Line. It's a cooperative Indian movie within cooperation of the American Hollywood, but it is a decent romantic comedy. So we ordered a pizza. So she calls the pizza, whatever, fine. But then what? what happens next? Okay, the pizza guy delivers it, leaves it on my porch, ladies and gentlemen, and then what happens is, a couple of minutes later, the lady friend that I spent we were going to watch a movie. She comes out and looks at the pizza and said, and she says, "Well, there's no pizza there." And then we come to think of it, somebody stole. One of the porch pirates stole my. Either a porch pirate or one of the homeless bums stole my pizza. Now the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying is, if everybody in a small way doesn't contribute to our economic boom, so that we can have a prosperous country, and so we can have a prosperous so we can have our prosperous lives, ladies and gentlemen, then no matter what legislation President Trump passes, until we get our immigration issue in order and our homeless problem solved. I mean, no, everything else that he wants to do, drill the inflation, inflation reduction, whatever. They're all good things, but the thing is, even with the inflation reduction, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything, because there is a way for them to reduce the inflation, but the American people will have to get involved, because because the thing is, just because we elected Donald Trump president and he's in the White House, that does not mean that that everything's, I love when Fox News and the rest of those talking heads are like, Trump is in the office again, happy days are hearing it. It doesn't work that way. We have to keep our not just the president, but our legislators and everybody that represents us in the government accountable for their actions. Now, but until we get our immigration issue in order, until we do something about our homeless problem, because and until we start taking harder actions on the criminals in the cities of New York, and give our police officers, and we allow them to do their jobs, what they were designed and called to do. If we allow them to do their job, then no matter what, in my opinion, President Trump passes, no matter what he does, none of this stuff will work. Now, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in my next video.